Hey guys, it's Hunter. Welcome back to another behind the scenes unboxing video. And this is probably the last unboxing vlog of the year. Everything's winding down. I'm trying to get through the demo backlog. Got the end of the year video coming up. Plus, it's the holidays. As much as I love this job creating guitar content for you guys, I need a bit of a break, man. Still haven't had time to play the new God of War yet. It looks so good. And so does the stuff we have to unbox today. Not gonna give anything away, but it's some special stuff. Been very excited to get these things in my hands and on camera for you guys. So enough talking, but if you go on to enjoy the video, make sure to slap a like on it. That actually really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. And now, let's see what we've got to unbox.
First box. Dude, my new guitar is here. Man, I've been so stoked for this. Heritage is such a great guitar brand. I love my H150 Standard. It sounds good, it feels good, and the quality is fucking unreal. It doesn't show up in as many videos as I'd like, but I do play it a lot off camera. So I reached out to them, asked if they wanted to do some more videos, and they said, yeah, it'll just take us a little bit to make. So I know what this guitar is, but I have not seen it in person yet. So I'm gonna shut the fuck up. We're gonna open this box and see what we've got.
Nah, this thing is unreal. I mean, even the case is cool, but guys, look at that fucking top. That is a ridiculous flame maple top. I mean, that is pretty much more flames than anything I've seen except for the Tremonti 10 top. So this is a Heritage H150 custom core. So the H150 Standard I've been playing is their production model. This is one of their handmade custom shop versions. I mean, it's still got the unfortunate headstock shape, but other than that, holy fucking shit. Oh, it's got that nice vanilla smell too. It's probably gonna give me cancer, to be honest, but it smells so good. Beautiful piece of rosewood too, and I don't even like rosewood fingerboards compared to ebony, because she is enjoying it. Now, they had these in stock, but the reason this particular one took a while to get here, let's see if the camera picks this up, this has been given their artisan aged treatment. It's kind of what Gibson does with the Murphy Lab. In fact, Ed Wilson, the head of Heritage's R&D, he's credited as starting the Gibson custom shop, and he worked directly alongside Tom Murphy. So this has been meticulously hand-aged. There's checking in the finish. Hardware and pickup covers have a nice patina to them. The headstock, again, there's checking, but also the logos are ambered, age-rolled binding. You can see they do the fret nibs as well. And that may be familiar for you Gibson players because Heritage was started by former Gibson employees. When Gibson moved to Nashville, a lot of them stayed in Kalamazoo, bought the building, and continued to make guitars. So this is a callback to the golden era 1959 bursts. And even the back, check this out, pun fully intended. It's all across the neck too, but it's not deep enough that it's going to affect playing. It just looks and feels like an old guitar. Personally, I think really old guitars look cool, but really it's the worn feel that I'm after. Properly Relics guitars like this feel played in, and they're far more comfortable, in my opinion, than a brand new guitar. Again, these Heritage tuners, nice patina to them, made in Kalamazoo, Michigan, USA. I do think Heritage would sell more guitars if they did something about this headstock shape, but you really don't notice it when you're actually playing it. God damn, that is a nice looking guitar. A couple things I'm noticing about the aging though. The hardware patina, the checking, it looks great. I don't particularly like the feel of a new gloss guitar, so this worn feel is awesome. But while overall the guitar looks really old, why do the plastics look so new? I mean, this is a bit aged, but these, not really. And these have been aged like it's been played in many a smoky bar. But then these inlays, again, they look brand new. It just looks bizarre. Like, if you're gonna commit to the age theme, commit to the age theme. And they've mostly done that. They just need to fix those two things. I don't know, dip them in coffee or something more professional, I guess. See if there's any case candy now. Okay, so we've got the welcome card. Thank you for being part of the family and carrying on our heritage. Truss rod tool, case keys, keychain, QC and warranty card, and then a nice certificate of authenticity. Love that. Solid case candy for a very nice case. The Standard came in a standard black hard case. Felt good. This is more leathery on the outside, green plush on the inside. It's just cooler. The guitar is also, I mean, it's still a traditional single cut, so it's got some heft to it, but it's not as heavy as the H150 Standard. I don't know if that's by design with the wood choice, like Maybach does it, or whether it just so happens to be lighter, but either way, that's something people are curious about, so I thought I'd mention it. Now, as a value proposition, here's something interesting. I'm not saying that these are exactly the same, but they're definitely in direct competition with Gibson. A Heritage H150 Standard is the same price as a Gibson Les Paul Standard, so that's just down to personal taste. I love them both.
This though, this is insane. Compared to a Murphy Lab of about the same aging level, is about half the price. Still a fair amount of money because it's built in the traditional way in the USA, and that's not cheap, but still, this is much more reasonably priced, and it's with the aging. Aging costs extra, so if you don't want the aging, it's even more reasonable. So yeah, as far as this segment of the market goes, this is very fucking interesting.
Because I'm pretty sure this is what Murphy Lab would consider heavy aging. Even if they consider it one of the lighter aged models, point still stands. Anyways, I'm just starting to ramble now. I am blown away by this guitar already. I know as soon as I'm done filming this, I'm plugging this in and playing all night. I'll probably end up removing the pick guard, to be honest, because the plastics don't match and it's covering part of the top. And with the top this fucking good, you have to show it. But yeah, as a new dad, this is the new dad guitar that I've been super psyched for. It's finally here. I love it already. Literally, before I became a dad, I was all about the ebony boards and block inlays. Now I'm like, ooh, bursts and trapezoids. Absolutely ridiculous top. Okay, let's move on. Move on right into the sponsor of today's video.
Ridge. They're redefining the wallet, and let's take a quick second to thank them for sponsoring today's video. And I've been a Ridge wallet user for years. Love the sleek, modern form factor that can fit into your front pocket. It's RFID blocking and comes with a lifetime guarantee. You guys know, you have wallets. They get bulky with receipts, unused loyalty cards, and that bulky bullshit is just not practical for modern people. Ridge has a ton of colors and styles to choose from. Their key case is the same concept, sleek and durable, but for your keys, no more jangling. You know, holiday gift season, this is the perfect game changer for your hard to shop for friends. So if you want to see why so many people are switching over to Ridge Wallet and love it, heading over to ridge.com/Agafish to get their best offer of up to 40% off and free worldwide shipping. Link will also be in the description. Of course, click and help support the channel by letting them know that I sent you. And while you're checking that out, let's see what else we've got to unbox.
Next box, well, in this case, package. This just arrived from sunny England, and it's from a brand that I'm a huge fan of. I know you guys are too. We started talking about doing stuff together a while ago, so I don't remember exactly what's inside, but I do know that it's some cool shit. So let's open it up, see what we got. Dude, bare knuckle pickups with the hookup. That is a beautiful sight. Okay, so what do we have? Don't remember. I do remember what each of them is for though. So, you guys have been saying that I need to have a Pringle Bucker for some time. Where Pringle? So there she is in the cartoon form that we made for merch. This is a high gain humbucker set. I don't remember which one. I'll put it on the screen in post. But yeah, that's the Pringle Bucker in the bridge. And then the neck pickup, this is a cartoon version of Kosh. It's fucking cute. We might do a Koshi merch design as well. But this set will be going in the Paul husk that I've got. It's still awaiting stainless steel frets. But once we get that done, this is gonna go straight in there. Kind of like a Resta mod, the Paul. It's gotta be super dope. 70s all walnut Gibson build. Then these two, this is more of a vintage flare. This is an Alnico 2 vintage humbucker. Again, I don't know the model name, so I'll put it on the screen and post. And again, I love how bare knuckle can etch anything into the covers. They can also customize the covers. So with these ones, since they're going into vintage Gibson builds, they've all got aged nickel covers as well as aged nickel screws. You can actually mix and match. So if you wanted gold screws or burnt chrome, you could do that too. And then this is a humbucker sized P90. I love single coils in the neck matched with the humbucker in the bridge. And these are gonna go into this guy. It's a Gibson Sonex from 1981. It's got a mahogany core, and then it's surrounded by an artificial material that my luthier calls toilet bowl material. It's super brittle and started to melt when we tried to clean it up. Yeah, these are fucking weird guitars, but they're kind of the cheapest vintage Gibson you can get right now. And it's a Norlin. I love the volute. I love the neck shape. This has already gotten new cryo-treated frets. Just needed to sort out this whole situation. These should do quite nicely indeed. This is just a preview. Don't judge it by what it looks like now. Humor me and imagine what it's gonna look like when it's done. And then these, holy shit. This is a new signature set from Bare Knuckle for Chris Robertson of Blackstone Cherry. And if you've been watching my channel, you know I fucking love Blackstone Cherry. I've done a video with Chris, such a chill guy. Super stoked for him that he's got a signature Bare Knuckle set. They're called the Peacemakers, and look at that fucking design, man. That is super, super cool. Got these with brushed chrome covers, and I think I'm gonna throw these into one of my signature models. And just, I'm fucking blown away with what Bare Knuckle does with their covers. And I've yet to come across a Bare Knuckle set I didn't love. They sound so good. They're so articulate. And I know every pickup company will tell you that their pickup is articulate and warm and whatever the fuck. Crystal highs, well-defined mids, tight and control lows. Bare Knuckles really are though. They're like high fidelity passive pickups. All handmade in the UK, come with a pick, strings, coaster. This guy's ready to challenge bad tone to a round of fisticuffs. But yeah, I love working with Bare Knuckle, man. They just do really good shit. I'm stoked for these. This is gonna get me back on track with the mod projects that you guys have been waiting for. It's just been very difficult to coordinate all the parts and to film the entire process and to edit it together. One step closer. Can't wait to show you guys the final project. One last flyover this glorious, glorious site. Let's get into the last box. And then this thing just showed up. This one, I genuinely have no idea. No deliveries were scheduled today, but judging from the sender's address and the fact that they misspelled my name in a certain way, one particular company has been misspelling my name for years in this way, so I'm pretty sure I know who it is. Guess it's an early Christmas present, or maybe a missed delivery. Either way, let's go ahead, open it up. Oh wow, that is a nice instrument. Yeah, I'm definitely mainly an electric player, but I can appreciate a solid acoustic. And PRS SE acoustics are super nice, especially given what they cost. Yeah, they're really reasonably priced and look so good, right? Like you got the PRS headstock, signature bird inlays, abalone on the top, and I mean, look at the sides. That is a gorgeous color. Also a really nice hard case for it. For anyone wondering, this is the A40E. It's got this nice little cutaway too. Single cut represent. Now, even though it's super nice and I'd love to have this in my collection, it's not mine to keep. And for a good reason. So this came enclosed with the guitar. Season's greetings. As the year draws to a close, it is our sincere pleasure to reflect on the people who brighten our lives and make PRS guitars possible. You make our business you help make our business a success. For that, we are very thankful. Aww. As an expression of our appreciation, we'd like to offer you the enclosed guitar accompanying this letter. While this guitar may have very minor cosmetic imperfections, rest assured it is fully functional. I mean, maybe a little bit on the fingerboard, but that's it. The intention for this guitar is to help pay it forward, and we encourage you to pass it along to the charity or individual of your choice. This year, we have chosen to gift one of our SE acoustics. These instruments were designed with a lot of care after a lot of research. In our experience, they easily find their place in the homes of first-time players as well as the most seasoned musicians. Thank you again for your continued support of PRS. We hope you have had a joyful year. Many blessings to you in 2023. Our best always, Paul Reed Smith. And I believe that's actually really signed by the man himself. So this guitar is going to go to someone who could really use it. And in fact, I know exactly where this should go. The Gift of Music Foundation is kind of like the Save the Music Foundation, but Atlanta specific. Essentially, arts programs in US education is critically underfunded. So a lot of kids are brought up in schools without access to music, and that's fucking terrible. So the Gift of Music provides music education and access to music to students in parts of Metro Atlanta where school programs have been eliminated. It gives kids access to music education where otherwise they just wouldn't have it. So if you've got an instrument that you're not really using, or one that you want to send to a home that can really use it, consider the Gift of Music Foundation if you're in Atlanta or the surrounding area, or Save the Music Foundation. They do great work as well. And 'tis the season, right? Huge gesture from PRS. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of it. I don't know how many of these they sent out, but they're gonna make a lot of kids real happy this season. One last little flyover of this lovely, lovely guitar. And let's move on. And that will do it for this behind the scenes unboxing vlog. Super excited to make videos on especially the Heritage, but also get back on track with the mod projects. There's a poor Squire over there that's been disassembled for
months, I might be the worst guitar YouTuber. But if you made it all the way this far, consider subscribing. I promise to only populate your sub feed with quality guitar content. Maybe even hit the notification bell, that way you know the minute a new video goes live. Massive shout out, of course, to the amazing patrons who make this and all the other content possible. If you want to support the channel as well and get bonus extras, a link to that in the description. You can also join as a channel member or visit the merch store. That actually really helps out too. Social media, affiliate, and Discord server links are in the description. As always, thank you so much for watching. You've been awesome, and I will see you for the next video.